Yay! Good morning, everybody. Victoria, Danielle, Alex, Andra, thank you so much, guys, for being here. People are just coming in. I am so excited to be here. It looks like it's been ages that we don't talk. I don't know, this month is a little bit longer than, not a little bit, but definitely longer than February. So it's been a while. Wagner is here. Victoria is speaking with us from Amsterdam today. Amsterdam, never been, would love to be there someday. I gotta go visit you, Victoria. Sweet Madalena, there she is. Awesome, I love seeing everybody throwing hello here in the chat. I do appreciate everybody being here. Thank you so much. Another great webinar made by you and for you. There are more people coming in. Christina, and let's get started. All right, so today you can see, wait, where's my sweatshirt? Where's the MaxWeb logo? Today I'm wearing it in my heart. Yes, always wearing it in my heart. Very cheesy, but I am a cheesy person and I love MaxWeb to death. And it's springtime in this side of the world, so I'm all about flowers today. It's so nice. It's a great reminder to see like flowers blooming again in the trees. It just remembers us that life is a cycle, you know, just renewing every single day. And I'm super excited because the weather is finally getting a little bit warmer on this end. So yeah, happy spring to everyone here. And yeah, I hope you are as excited as I am. So let's get started with our reminders. Our best affiliate managers in the industry are on Skype waiting for you after this webinar. If you have questions, and of course, along the way here in your journey at MaxWeb, if you need us, just hit us up and we are there for you. Just make sure that you have everybody's Skype. If you're not connected with us yet, then make sure you do. And we are going to truly appreciate getting a message from you and be ready to help and assist you. Just that kind reminder. Bear with us. We are amazing at following up with everyone. If you need to bear with us a little bit with response times, please do. We are here, of course, from Monday through Friday. MaxWeb works nonstop. And of course, we have our phones on us on weekends, you know, comes with the job in this industry. We're like pretty much 24/7 and we are all super hard workers. So if you need anything, we would jump on, but typically we get our requests from the weekend on Mondays. And like I said, we are the best at following up. So count on us to receive a response for sure. Okie doke. And our fantastic Wonder Woman, Christina, just made our lives easier. Instead of you having to scan like 5 different QR codes, now just get your phone and point it to this one. You know, just follow that arrow there and you're going to have all the important links that you need. Our social media pages, our website. We're going to find your best friend or the best friend for the affiliates that are just starting at MaxWeb, the FAQs page. Do not miss that one. There's a lot of great questions there that we already have the answers with the how-to. So you do want to check it out. Just check on this, point your phone to this QR code here and you're going to have all of them available. As simple as that. So thank you, Christina. Truly appreciate that. And the moment that I do love, and we are bringing fresh, exclusive offers for you. We know that you guys love it. So you do want to check these all 4 out if you haven't yet, and just taking some feedback from you guys as well. We added there what niche or vertical this offer belongs to, so it makes it easier for you to decide whether you want to check it out or not. But you definitely want to check these 4 out, right? And I'll give you reasons for that. So Spinal Force is a fresh offer that just started from the get-go, killing it. True winner at 3.86 conversion rate and 80 CPA. So just click on the link there that our sweet Madalena is adding on the chat here and see if it allows your traffic source. But I can tell you right now, spoiler alert, that this offer allows pretty much all traffic sources. So you do want to check that one. It's an amazing offer. Renew Dental. There's a really, really nice and special reason for you to promote this offer, especially the coming month that starts tomorrow. It's not a lie. I know that tomorrow it's April Fool's Day, but it is true. I'm going to tell you in a minute why you want to promote that offer. Renew Dental at 2.13 conversion rate and fat CPA, guys, very generous, $100 CPA. Then you have Cinechroma, which is a blood sugar offer at 80 CPA, also killing it with a conversion rate at 3.23. And then you have a survival offer. It's crushing it. You do want to check this one out at 40 CPA and 6.62. Yes, you heard it right. 6.62 conversion rate. So just click on the link that our sweet Madalena is adding on the chat. Sign up for the offer. Make sure that you, if you receive the more info email, respond to it right away, or just hit up your affiliate manager. You know, it's easier, and let us know how you're going to promote it, and we can add it to your account. As simple as that. All right, so ta-da! Yes, we are going to have a contest this coming month that starts tomorrow. And it is with Renew Dental. And look at what we're giving away. It is a trip to ClickBid in Tulum. We are gonna cover your hotel costs for this trip. Check on the terms and conditions that are at the bottom of the email that you did receive yesterday, or check with your affiliate manager the terms and conditions. And we are gonna be more than happy to elaborate on that for you. But basically, we are gonna cover the cost of the hotels for you and the tickets for the event, and you're just gonna take advantage of this amazing content, of this amazing conference in this awesome destination. Come on, who does not want to go to Tulum? I do. Come on, guys, just set up your campaigns for Renew Dental, and you gotta have a minimum of 100 sales to qualify, and it goes from tomorrow, April 1st, to April 24th. If you do not have Renew Dental on your account yet, hit up your affiliate manager and we can do it with a snap of a finger for you, okay? Don't miss it. All right, so going back to our last webinar, have you checked it yet? Were you here with me? I know that sometimes you do want to be here, but it's not possible for schedule conflict. So we do think of that, and we add the webinar replay on the YouTube channel. So if you do want to check on the 5 ways to increase open rates and deliverability, you want to check the past webinar, the first one for this month, on our YouTube channel. Just check on the QR code that you just scanned there, and the links are already there on your phone, you know, or any other device that you prefer to use. It's all there, so take advantage of it. Awesome. So with no further ado, I loved preparing this one. It was from feedback from you guys that you wanted to see more email. We have been talking about SEO a lot in the past webinars, but you guys really wanted to check on a little bit on emails. Let me just see. Can you guys hear me okay? Just want to, okay, great. Yes, just confirm for me there. But I see people raising hands and I get a little bit nervous, like I'm talking nonstop. I want to make sure that you can hear me. Okay, great. Thank you, sweet Mada. All right, let's get it started. So we're going to give you all the tips to create a great re-engagement campaign. Let's just go back a little bit and see why email is so important for affiliate marketing. Well, we know that for any traffic source, what is our main goal? It's to turn our audience into paying customers, right? To do so, we definitely need traffic, which gives us a chance to share content with our audience, gives us a chance to get the audience to engage with us, and we are influencing people, right? Somehow. We do have to use the right message, and we have to know also how we are positioning ourselves, right? Do the proper usage of it and make sure that we are sharing content that they are interested in. Okie doke. So we know that for affiliate marketing, if you have not checked the first one, we talked about that. How awesome is it? You get your lead to opt in once, and if you do a good job with it, you keep it, and you can sell and resell as many times as you want, as long as you follow the tips that we are giving here, right? So you don't get a lead to unsubscribe. So if you take advantage of re-engagement campaigns, like I said, you can sell and resell as many times as you wish, but take it easy. Don't spam people. Make sure that you are getting people to know you, to know your brand, your product, even your personal brand, right? So that when they see an email, oh, look, that person is emailing me again, I am going to open, right? Okie doke, moving forward. All right, so why is re-engagement so effective with email? So first of all, you're not fighting for leads anymore, right? We just talked about it. You get the lead once, and then you get to promote as many times as you wish. And one of the most difficult parts of the process is actually finding the right people to advertise, right? And you got it, you have your lists already. So once you find them, the important thing is to keep giving them what they want. So you cannot simply throw generic emails on them, because the result is going to be a lot of people unsubscribing, right? But you need to get them to engage, open your email, interact with your content, so that you know that you're sending what they actually want to see. Not everybody will become paying customers the first time, or even the second time that you try, but it doesn't mean that you're not gonna reach your ultimate goal, which is making them buy what you're offering, right? But these campaigns can be super effective because you're not putting into the time or effort to find new people. You already have them. So if you know how to do it, I'm sure you're going to get a lot of results, a lot of money out of it. And how do you do that? So this actually depends on the type of marketer and the person that you are. Each person has their own voice, right? And I certainly recommend that you find yours. That's the best advice that I got in the industry so far. Find your own voice. So if you are a cheesy person, don't try to sound transactional. Still, we're going to talk about it a little bit later. Still be respectful with each other's, with people's time. Make it short and sweet, but make it sound like Carol. Don't make it sound like, I don't know, John, because I'm not John, right? So trying to find out what type of marketer you are, what person you are. Think about a conversation. Like if you had a conversation with yourself, how would you hook yourself up, right? And try to make your email look like that. Or you can simply not do your research, send emails with your banner added to it, and then get people hit delete. That's up to you, but you're wasting your leads. But you also have the choice to invest time, create valuable content that your audience is interested in seeing, and you know that by checking how they engaged with your previous efforts, right? And if you do that, great content. Emails are short and sweet. I am keeping it personalized. You are way more likely to have them become paying customers. We just talked about it, right? Show people that their time is valuable. Just think about it this way. You in front of your computer, hustling, right? Working on your campaigns. How do you feel when you check on an email that's like, oh, another transactional email, really? I'm not going to read it. I'm just going to unsubscribe it. That's exactly how other people feel when you don't take the time to write a personalized email to them. So run away from the long ones, right? Don't sound transactional or corporate like emails, right? People are not gonna read it. Keep them, we just talked about it, short and sweet and to the point, right? Show your audience that you respect their time and the fact that they clicked on opening it. If they want to learn more about you, your brand, your product, don't forget it, because yes, there are people who do. Don't forget to add clear CTAs, call to action. What do you want people to do? Add that to the email. Do you want them to visit the website? Do you want them to click on the image to go to be directed to your website? Make it smooth. The process from seeing your subject line to be taken to the checkout page should be clear and smooth. Again, put yourself in the customer's shoes and just treat them how you would like to be treated, which I'm sure you're going to say, I would love to be treated well. So following these tips, I'm sure you're going to get great results. Offer what is relevant to your audience. You need to do your research and make sure that you are offering people what they want to see and what is relevant to them. How? Look at how they engaged the first time that you send them an email. Remember, this is a re-engagement campaign. So you've tried to sell something to these people already. Do your research before you go ahead and send your re-engagement email campaigns, right? You should be able to send them similar or even identical offers or something that is complementary. Oh, by the way, maybe you are re-engaging with people that already bought something from you. So if they bought something from you, you definitely want to show something that is complementary to that. Or maybe you want to show the same product, but with a discount, right? But just make sure that you make it relevant to your audience. Keep things fresh, which is pretty much what we just covered. It should be relevant and fresh. Your emails should not sound like the same thing. Oh, there they come again, right? Again, it's straight to the trash folder, right? Or a spam folder. If you do not take the time to see how your audience is interacting with your content, people will end up unsubscribing, and all that effort that you took to get people to opt in, guess what? It's going to be a waste of time. You do not want to do that. We know how much we have to hustle. So make sure that you keep your lead. Again, you might not gonna sell it. You might not sell it the second time or the third time that you try to engage with them, but you're still increasing brand awareness, right? But definitely you don't want to do things that would lead them to hitting the unsubscribe button, right? You can even send the same offers more than once to them, but make sure that you make some tweaks and that you are making the content relevant for them. Again, we talked about it a few times already, right? Do your research before you create a re-engagement campaign. Get ideas from similar sources. You need to have at least some initial thought, right, of what you're gonna do. Going in the dark is the recipe for disaster, right? You're gonna burn your leads, so don't. Okay, take the time. Oh no, I just wanna launch my campaigns. Oh yeah, so want to launch your campaigns and burn your leads, or you prefer to take the time, put in the effort, do your research, and then get results from it? Yep, I would go with the second option, right? There's no result with no hard work. So make sure that you do your research beforehand and that you're actually, you know, like having like at least a general idea of what people are interested in before instead of just spamming them with generic emails. Do personalize your emails, and we did talk about it in the previous ones. You can either send generic emails or you can personalize them. If you send generic emails, it might work, but only if the customers are really interested in the product that you have to show to them. But you can personalize the emails per subscriber. You can personalize the emails per group of subscriber. You can add their occupation, their interests, or something that you saw from the last engagements. Utilize creatives. Re-engagement offers, they should be designed in a way that they are easily understood. Remember what we just said, the process of opening the email to going to the checkout should be smooth, and it is not the first time you're talking to these people. So make sure that you're clear, right, in your message and even in the creatives that you are using, right? Make sure that you have all the available resources, including the visuals, so they don't miss any important detail. And you want to consider the font size, the message that you're transmitting. Please do make sure that the quality of the images is good. Don't send blurry images. Trust me, guys, if you send an email to people that they have like silly mistakes, you know, like spelling mistakes or grammar mistakes, or the image doesn't look good, it's really blurry, that is going to make them not trust you. Wait a minute, this person didn't even take the time to do a good job to send me this email. Boom, hit delete and unsubscribe. So take the time to make sure that you're using good creatives when you send out your engagement campaign emails. And well, we affiliate marketers, we are persistent, right? This is just a reminder, right? Continue to be persistent. Every time somebody opens a re-engagement campaign email and they click on your links and they stay there for a little bit and they maybe hit checkout, but something stops them, still, it reinforces that they are interested, right? So you gotta be persistent, but remember, find your sweet spot. It's not too much, so you spam people and they just like, I don't care, I just want you out of my inbox. And it's not too little so that people forget about you. It's really enough to keep people thinking about your product or brand, and like your personal brand, right? And eventually your ultimate goal is going to be reached, which is making them become paying customers. And the mistakes, we told you what to do, and now you're going to tell you what not to do. I think I said a little bit during the webinar, but just to reinforce them, here are the common mistakes. If you don't do your research beforehand and just shoot emails to people, you're going to spam them and you're definitely going to get unsubscribers, right? If you don't know, if you don't check your numbers, if you don't do your research, if you don't see how your audience is responding to your email campaigns, and just make sure that you send content that is relevant to them, why are you even emailing people, right? And we also talked about it just now, making silly mistakes in the copy. Look, don't get me wrong, I am not a native speaker. Most of us, or many of us, are not native speakers, right, in this space. But still, there's so many tools out there, free tools out there that can help you just not to make these silly mistakes, right? Even a second pair of eyes can help you. We do it here all the time, right? You also have great copywriting tools out there that, remember when we talked about like finding your own voice? So we have great copywriting tools out there that can actually sound like, hey, I want to sound more bubbly, or hey, I want to sound like, I don't know, more plain this time. There are tools that do that for you. So just do your research, find the proper tools for you to work. Again, check our blog. We have a ton of tools there. Just added a new blog post on how to create a campaign from scratch, an email campaign from scratch. So there is content out there. And of course, I'm gonna get your attention to the MaxWeb blog, because there is a lot of valuable content out there that you can quickly put into practice and get results. But again, do your research, go out there and find all the tools that you need to do a good job, okay? Remember, it's your brand, it's your personal brand that you're building. And our takeaways. So for the re-engagement campaigns, you got to make sure that your prospects are finding what, find what they're getting, find what they're getting interesting, right? They need to look at your content and see like, oh yeah, that's interesting. I'm interested in that. So they're going to stick to it. They might not buy the first or second time, but still they're engaging with you and you're going to reach your ultimate goal. Give them as many reasons to reply as you can so they don't delete your email. And again, make everything smooth from checking your subject line to going to the checkout. So they know how to, and they can quickly benefit from what you offer to them. And to wrap up, our quote for today. So logic can take you or will take you from A to B, but your imagination will take you everywhere. So keep feeding it. All right, so guys, thank you so much for being here. And again, I urge you to keep bringing me feedback. Connect with me on Skype, Facebook, Instagram, whichever you prefer. Just send me the feedback, send me topics that you would like to see us covering here, and I'll be happy to dive into it and, you know, do my best here for you. And again, a friendly reminder, we are all on Skype ready for questions, follow-up questions on this webinar. Please hit us up and we are going to be happy to help you with anything at any time. Thank you so much, guys, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.